All right, right back into it. And as I just said, I just don't have room to pick up this. Pick up bags and toys and posters, stuff like that. We already went in that room. Let's see what's in this container. Cannot open to captain's quarters. Now this was the message that I was talking about earlier, where they said Keene, First Officer Keene was his name, said something about something was sent to the Aurora. Let me read this. Time capsule. These sturdy containers designed to store written and photographic evidence for later retrieval and digital number of small items. Time capsules are often fabricated by marooned survivors seeking either to aid those who find themselves in the same predicament in the future or to leave evidence of their plight, which may be found long after their bodies have disintegrated. Does that mean there was someone else on this? There was someone that speaks Chinese on this planet? Most emergency escape vehicles are equipped with a time capsule by default, usually found in the cockpit and jettisoned on takeoff. Altera requests time capsules be stocked with tools and resources which will aid those who may discover them in the future. So, someone was on this planet before me and left this time capsule. Then how come this is an unknown planet? Well, no, it's not an unknown planet. Because those people crashed here years ago, right? Like 10 years ago. Yeah, the Torgals, right? Dagazi. Okay, here we go. Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach a ship. Consider the C2 in our loss. Okay, so they sent some kind of data package to the Aurora. Why did I think it was in the captain's room? I don't know now. That's a problem with so long in between playing the game. I don't remember what I did before. Okay, well, I can't get in there for now. So let's just press on. Alright, we've gone in these two places. Let's go over here now. Alright, cabin 7 is one where I definitely need the fire extinguisher to get into. There's nothing. Another poster? Yep, I don't need it. That's a regular hand on his left arm, but his right arm looks like... That actually looks like a drill. So I guess that's the drill arm. And that's what you need to get those big resource nodes. Because that's just a regular hand, if you will. You know, 3 prongs for picking up stuff. Okay. I think that'll be an interesting thing to drive. Although it says dive deep, and he's right at the I can see the surface right there. Which makes me wonder how deep it goes. Cabin 6. That looks like a battery. Altera. Another poster. Natural selection. Natural selection. That's another game, isn't it? Natural Selection 2, I guess is what that means. Did these guys make more than one game? Did they make this game? I'm pretty sure that's a video game, Natural Selection. Even though that dude looks like RoboCop. Maybe it's just my memory's not... But I think that's another video game. Maybe they make it too. I don't know. Alright, nothing else in this room that I need to... I'm guessing I'm not getting in cabin 5. What is that white thing right there? I guess that's just a piece of wreckage. Alright, now we need to get in here. Well, I don't know that we need to, but I've got a fire extinguisher. Let's use it. I hope it's enough. Apparently not. Alright, we did it. And we didn't use very much of the fire. There's a PDA. And a battery. Alright, let's...
Integrating new PDA data.
We got plenty of batteries. Let's drop or use one of these. Now I can pick up that battery. Now that we've got the battery charger, the batteries are not that important. I guess while we're on the ship they are. There's another one. Let's drop another one of these. I guess I'll just use it. Health is full. Drop it. There we go. I think I would rather have the battery than the health. Because that thing back in the life pod just creates those health things non-stop. So there's plenty of them. Battery, you have to take time and resources to build. And you need batteries for power cells. And I'm guessing that prawn suit, as beefy and as big as it looks, it's going to take some power cells. Okay, we already gone in here. There was nothing in there. 7 was where we needed the fire extinguisher. Nothing in here. I think this is it. We've done everything. It's cabin 1. This one we can't get into yet. Captain's quarters. I'm sure at some point we will be able to get into it. Maybe if I go back through those messages, we'll refresh my memory. Okay. Is that everything on the Aurora? Stop hitting the wrong button, Joe. Okay. No, I see some... I'm just... I don't know if I'm meant to go in this water, and I'm just leery about that electricity over there. I don't think I'm going to risk it. I don't see anything obvious down there that I need to... Just looks like engine, engineering stuff. And that electricity in the water is really concerning me. Look, I tell you what I'm going to do. I've got all these health kits. Let me walk into the water down here and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. So electricity and water is not a thing in this game. It's good to know. Let's take a look around here. I don't think there's anything that I need down here, though. I mean, there's a lot of nooks and crannies, but do I want to go looking in every nook and cranny? I'm stuck. Well, this is very disorienting. Like a Borg ship. Reminds me of a Borg cube. Oh, wait a minute. I see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, this is not good. What's down here? Nothing? Gotta be something or you wouldn't have been able to get through here, right? I think I need to go down here as well. Oh, there's a console. Data terminal. Black box.
Integrating new PDA data.
And a way out. That's not repairable. Oh, I can cut this door though. Alright, let's see where this leads to. Another code. I think I can go around this way though. Oh, there's a PDA. Lab access.
Integrating new PDA data.
Can I get air here? Yep. Oh, there's a box. Let me read that thing that says lab access. There. If you need to tweak your equipment, please use the mod station in the forward section and retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data coil. 6483. I'm guessing that's the data coil. What's in there here? 6483. Is this it? Six, 4. That's hard to do, bouncing like you are. Okay. There's another data terminal.
Databank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Okay, thank you.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Oh, okay. I see what happened. We just went in a big circle there. Alright, so there's nothing else here. Wait, can I go up? Anywhere in here? Right here, where's this? Oh, that's just an air pocket. Okay. Where does this go to? Can I get out here? There we go. Where does this door go to? What am I stuck on? I don't think I can get across here. That door doesn't look like it's openable because there's no damaged wiring or key code on it. I think that's one you cannot open. I guess. Can you go through there? Let me try the fire extinguisher. Oh. Here we go. I need that cannon again. Come on. There you go. All right. Well, we made all the way from the top down to the bottom. I guess that's it. And it's daylight, so let's get out of here. And I got a lot of stuff to read. A lot of things to look at. I still need to find out where that data packet that was sent to the Aurora, where that's, how to access that. Maybe I'm just assuming it's in the captain's quarters. Why I was thinking we need to get in the captain's quarters. Because if memory says, and I'll look at that when I get back, the Keen said, I don't like that noise. Sounds like something screaming. Keen said, I don't think I've heard that before. That in a conversation with the captain before that message I just read, the captain said he's staying with the ship to make a controlled landing because we'll need access to the communications equipment. And my battery's almost dead. Maybe I just was putting one and one together and just coming up with two. But I imagine if there's something there, because there was nothing, I saw nothing like a communications room. I didn't see anything like that. You know, there's supposed to be a... I guess we can look for that life pod as we're headed back. It's in this red grassy area. But I didn't see any indication of a communications room or a radio room. So I'm guessing if there is some kind of data package that was sent from headquarters, it would be in the captain's quarters. What is that? Oh. Poor battery. This power cell. It's about ready to give up the goat. And there's that staticky sound again. I guess I've heard it before and I just don't remember it because it seems to be a lot of different places. Oh, I should have put that. I should have just. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I can get that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hang on. I was thinking I should put that depth. Let's see what this makes it. Where is the access portal for the upgrades? Right there. All right, 300 meters. Okay, so that means. Make sure I didn't drop that. If I can use this one to make the next one,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
we're gonna go beyond 3. No, that was the modification station. Let's see what I needed. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here. Some of the food. And then some of the water and food. Some of these. And some of the batteries. They're full. No, these are power cells. Oh, I got 4 power cells. Well, I had 2. I went over there with 2 already, so we'll put 2 spare. And just a crap load of batteries. I want to keep 2 batteries on me only. And now I don't need those fire extinguishers. Okay. Oh, I should have installed this. Alright, let's look. And see what I need for the Mark II. Oh, ingredients on... No, wait a minute. Yeah, the magnetite. I don't know anything about the magnetite. And I need the 1, and I've got the 1. So I've got to probably explore those other messages we got that I haven't handled yet about the life pods. This should not be so hard. Okay, I don't think I need the cannon anymore either. Taking up a lot of space. Oh, but I will replace the battery. I've already got it. Let's replace the battery in both of these while I'm thinking about it. And charge. And pull out this one and the light. And charge both of those. Okay, now. I can place this back in storage. And I'm going to, for now, I'm going to install that depth module and the storage module. I'm guessing that just gives you storage, because right now there's no storage on this thing. So let's put this in, 300 meters, and this in. Here. 16, okay. So it's like the floating, those things are 16. All right. So I need to look at these messages. Look at all these things that we just accumulated. This thing here, I remember seeing it, but I don't know what it was about. It doesn't say anything. We got the black box. Your repulsion cannon blueprint has been resynchronized. Okay. There's still 3 I haven't seen. Multiple energy. Okay, that's the island, cave diving, and biodiversity in this region. Okay. Now what have we got over here? There's a lot here we need to listen to. Let's go right to the bottom. All right, start with indigenous life forms and fauna, carnivores, crash fish. All right, these guys, emergency defense mechanism based on mutually assured destruction. MAD, okay, same thing as the nuclear deterrent. Mutually assured destruction. If you know you're both going to kill yourself, then the theory is you'll never start anything. That's what the nuclear program is about. Okay, forward-mounted items, creature identify and track potential predators, sulfur plant, fall to feed on spheric, secret, crash fish. Defense mechanism. The sulfur builds up in an organism over time, collides with something at sufficient speed that spikes on its torso are impacted, triggering an explosive chemical reaction. Equip stasis rifle, repulsion cannon, or similar before approaching shallow caves. All right. Sand shark. Feet. Be vigilant for ambush in sandy biomes. Okay. The bleeder. Yeah, that was what was in the drive room. Inconvenient and unhygienic, void or incapacitate, which is what we did. Now data downloads. 14 of these. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader 6? What does this got to do with anything? Okay. Transgov. These look like these are really not. Menu. Relationship legal document. VR suite log. Player 2 has died from cold and starvation. Aurora black box. Now this initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b, which is the planet we're on. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altera listening buoy via long-range comm relay. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Well, that's why we don't have all the life pods out. Outgoing communications compromised. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. I think that's the first time we've heard his name, because earlier they just said Captain, I think, when him and Keen were talking. Life pods 1 through 25 launched successfully. I'm in 5. I was in 5. And we know we're 3, 17, 19, 13, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including mine. But there were 25 total. That's 19 life pods unaccounted for. Entering planetary atmosphere, massive impact registered. If there was just one person on each life pod, that's 19 other people. But earlier we had some kind of message from something that was very ominous. It said they're tracking 9 life signs, 9 intruders, which I assume to be us, the humans on this planet. But if there were 19, that's a lot of people dead. Well, everybody's dead now, but I mean, that's a lot of life pods to have to search for if we've only found 5 or 6 so far. Okay. Entering planetary atmosphere, massive impact registered drive course showed compromise. Emergency bounce backs received from 8 life pods on the planet's surface. All right, so they can confirm that 8 of them made it to the planet's surface. Human life signs detected over long range at T plus 8 hours. Now here again, I don't know how long. I think I've ascertained that when that metal sheet hit us in the head when we were in the life pod, it knocked us unconscious. But I don't know how long we were unconscious for. And this says after 8 hours, since I'm assuming the event, since the crash, there were still life signs detected over long range. So I don't know if I was unconscious for an hour, for 30 minutes, or for 3 days. I know we got a lot of messages that said they were delayed or pre-recorded. So again, I don't know how long we were unconscious. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems maintenance chief Riley Robinson. Headquarters rescue. That's the only one? Is that me? Am I Riley Robinson? Maintenance chief. No, that can't be me, because if I was the maintenance chief, I would have known the password to the maintenance bay. Right? I wouldn't have needed that clue. All right, Altera HQ rescue. Solution received at T plus 8 hours to high priority terminal in captain's quarters. All right, there we go. It is in the captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13. All right, so 8 hours, and then 5 hours later, his equipment failed. I must have been unconscious for a very long time. All right, Aurora Blackback's dead. Well, that's good to know that rescue solution arrived at T plus 8 hours, which is when he still had long-range detected life signs. But from T, how long has it been since T is what I need to know. Well, what I'm interested in knowing, I doubt we'll ever know, because I don't think there's any way of knowing how long I was unconscious for. All right, this is our auxiliary mission. Search and rescue. Crew of the Mongolian vessel Degasi, last known position, vicinity of this planet, in the Ariadne Arm. That's Kassar. He was the one that said Kassar. I said Kassar! In one of the messages we got earlier. He was dead, apparently. Almost a decade ago. So 10 years ago, this Degasi disappeared. Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage with the Aurora for emissary Kassar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degasi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Okay, so Kassar was their representative, and he was here to make sure that we looked for the Degasi crew. Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch, to bring ship within range of Degasi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in Aurora's package for this mission. The FASA crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message. Well, was a chief, right? I mean, what's his name? Keene took over for the captain. He was not the chief, the first officer. And he didn't say anything about that. He's the only one other than the CTO. Was that you? CTO you? They would have been considered senior employees, but they didn't say anything about this. All right, the Degasi crew. Okay. Degasi crew manifest. It's the very next thing I clipped on. The Degasi crew manifest. Okay, I guess I should read. Margaret Maeda, position freelance security personnel, lost in space here. Age of time of disappearance 42. Born in Mongolia, experienced ship to ship and close quarters combat techniques, tours to do the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans System Federation. Dishonorably discharged from the TSF, Trans System Federation, 15 years ago for going off mission. Details classified. Kassar reports Maeda was hired to accompany Paul Torgal on board the Degasi into uncharted space and defend the ship in case of assault by... So they had one person to defend them. She must have been... I wonder if she was augmented. You know, like augments? Okay. Paul Torgal. He's the chief of Torgal Corp. 79. We read that already.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here...
Wait. These are numbered. Number 1, marooned.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maeda, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maeda salvage the Degasi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maeda. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
And this was 10 years ago. All right, I'm going to continue listening to these in the next episode. Ciao.